Bill, or the Constitutional Amendment Bill, would be shelved until all the assemblies ensured that there would be compliance with the requirements of the law in terms of an amendment bill to a constitution, which included but was not limited to the public participation. And therefore, that came to be, and we can report now that all the county assemblies in this country are very much in compliance with the Constitution in terms of how to handle and process a constitutional amendment bill. And today we have come and sat and discussed, and we are in the agreement that there are some shortfalls within the Punguza Mizigo bill. And those shortfalls, the main ones, although the actual presser will be read by the Secretary General, is that we have recognized, which is a fundamental and cardinal principle in the Constitution when it comes to making laws or a constitutional alignment of any kind, that public participation is very cardinal and fundamental, and it cannot be ignored. And we have found that in this bill, there was no such public participation, and also under the constitution-making process, no amendment can be occasioned on an amendment bill like the one that is in the assemblies. Therefore, even the flaws that were very obvious in that bill, the assembly's hands were tied, and they had no input in the origination of the said bill. Secondly is that we have found that there is a lot of losses from already what is provided for in the present constitution in issues of gender, on issues of representation. They are taking back the gains within the current constitution, and for us is that the bill, or the Punguza Mizigo bill, is introducing confusion into an otherwise very orderly constitution. And therefore, as we go to the reading of the actual presser, is that we are advising, we know and we appreciate that the county assemblies of this country have a mandate, and they have a function that they should independently deal with the bill and make their own independent decisions. But as the umbrella body, the coordinating body of the 47 county assemblies, we are advising that this bill would not be good for the fruition, and it would not secure the aspirations of Wajiko of this country. SG.
All right, thank you, members of statement from the Special Governing Council that was held today here at Crown Plaza. That today the Governing Council in the Special General Assembly, consisting of all the speakers of the county assemblies and the general membership of each of the 47 county assemblies, through representatives of the deputy speakers, leaders of majority, leaders of minority, whips of majority and minority, women caucus, youth, persons with disability, and the clerks, have fruitfully had deliberations on matters of great national importance, including the national-wide ongoing processes seeking to amend the Constitution, and wish to communicate the following: that we have received full briefs from the various county assemblies who have already processed the Punguza Mizigo Constitutional Amendment Bill 2019 and the other counties that are still processing the bill. And what is clearly coming out is that the rejection of the bill so far has been informed by the following factors, among others. One, there was no public participation and consultation prior to the preparation of the bill. Hence, the views in the bill are not fully representative of the public. Secondly, the county assemblies that have processed the bill and rejected it cannot be amended such that the assemblies had no alternative but to reject it. Thirdly, from the public participation that has been undertaken by the county assemblies that have so far rejected the bill and the others are waiting to process it, members of the public have openly expressed fears over the bill, particularly for, one, proposing to take away the gains so far made to achieve equal gender representation by removing the nominated members in the Senate and deleting Article 177 of the Constitution, which defeats the not more than two-thirds gender rule in county assemblies. Secondly, proposing to take away representation of the people in Parliament by reducing representation by members of the National Assembly. Thirdly, not giving viable ways of strengthening devolution, since even though it proposes an increment of 35% of the equitable share of county government, it's still pecking it to the audited accounts, which is the problem that lies currently. Fourthly, generally introducing confusion to an otherwise orderly constitution. For the above reasons, among others, which have been expressed by the public on the bill, while CAF appreciates the constitutional and statutory mandate and powers of county assemblies, and I repeat, while CAF appreciates the constitutional and statutory mandate and powers of county assemblies over matters before them, including processing of bills, County Assemblies Forum advises that the county assemblies which are yet to process the bill do proceed to reject it. As earlier indicated by the chair, I want to continue to reiterate that the advice that we are giving as County Assemblies Forum does not negate in any way the autonomy of assemblies to process the bill based on the results of their public participation and as per the underlying factors that we all understand in every county assembly that is pending. But that is an advisory that we are giving as a County Assemblies Forum. Thank you.
The County Assemblies Forum had sought for the services of reading constitutional lawyers in this country. As the county assemblies went out there, we also engaged constitutional lawyers, and this decision is very well grounded on a technical way of dealing with a constitutional amendment. I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that assemblies have not been approached by anyone to go either direction. And what I can assure you is that as members of the county assemblies, we have been listening to ourselves and we have been listening to Wajiko. If we have been compromised, it is by ourselves or by Wajiko to follow the direction which is to secure devolution in this country. Otherwise, we have been very objective, and the decisions we are making today, it is for the better and larger interest of this country, and especially securing devolution to be able to meet the aspirations of Wajiko, whom we interact with every day, every morning, as we go on with our matters that are given to us by the law.